So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Paul
Messi! He's going to be disappointed with that. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Scholes. Played out wide, now it's Haaland. It's Son Heung-min! Konate, Messi, Mbappe, and he's away. Great chance! Goal, Brazil! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, there's a probing ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, super ball. Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. That's tidy. And this is Messi. Goes for a shot! He has done it! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Madrid grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
He's tried one! Alonso. That's an excellent interception. Played out towards the right wing. Engages and forces him off the ball. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. Chance! He will be livid with himself.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Haaland. Hernandez. Can he get it through? Now he's got space here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's in on goal. Shoots! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Looking to play him in. Van Dijk makes the interception. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty face-to-face, and Messi! Goal, Brazil! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. And that's it, that was always inevitable.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Mbappe. Haaland. Half an hour played now. Oh, that's well spotted. He's on it, can he get away? Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Lovely, now then. It's a really well-measured ball. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's fabulous. Balde does really well to win the ball there. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's cut it out. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, it's hit the post! And that would have been some goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Son Heung-min goes short. Could try cutting inside here. Terrific header! Brazil have the chance to go the other way. And he's had a hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Alexander-Arnold, and it's Messi. Now that's well seen too. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course, and the keeper's got it again. Alexander-Arnold. And there is the half-time whistle. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And Messi! And yes, it's there! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
This is quite a battle.
This is exact...
Shot a goal! That's another chance! Great effort, he flew in with courage.
Mbappe instinctively knew that it was his best option. The planning beat the execution, though.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that's really well manoeuvred. Scholes. Oh, this is a terrific run. And he was quick to react. Lovely pass, but... And the shot! Sticks it away! And the comeback is complete! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Madrid go into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, this looks sharp. It's come to nothing. Haaland! Oh, my word, that is quite something. About as smooth as it gets. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But
that's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Brazil have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Well read, nice interception. Brazil still have the cards to affect this game. De Bruyne, now Son Heung-min. It's a pretty loose pass. Threads one in. Rodri. And it's Van Dijk. Robertson. That's a good run down the left. Quality ball. Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that is out of play.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 8. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador.
Played out to the right.
Camisa 6.
Now, can they get him away? And no, that was never going to make it. Oh no, this does not look good. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! Just cruising. They are cruising. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Just gorgeous. The most oh, they could be caught out here. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Hakimi plays it in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Oh, that's a key interception. Vinicius Junior. And smartly reclaimed. That has ended up in no man's land. Robertson. Rodri. Tries to play it through. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Looking for options for movement. Christian, there's the shot! And that is a truly outstanding save. And now a sudden chance to counter. That looks a cracking ball. Just about within shooting range. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Balde gets across to intercept that. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Not the most accurate pass. De Bruyne. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Balde. Busquets. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pass somewhat off target. So that's it, it is all over. Brazil did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Brazil desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Konate wins the duel this time. Rodri gets across to intercept that. Looking, oh, he's been caught napping. Neymar! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it goes for the shot! He's got away with one there.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. And this is Raul. Simons.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. And he passes it long. And here's Raul. Here's a chance! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Quarter of an hour played. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Raul. Over to the left. Played back in. Oh, he's put a shake too much. And the volley. He has hit that forcefully.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neymar. Now it's Messi. And here's Raul. That's good running with the ball. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Simons. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Konyaspor clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And up he goes! Harmlessly behind.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off at the end.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Pass is just off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Konyaspor were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Here comes another cross. He gets big. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Vinicius Junior is offering a wry smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's been slipped through. That has been knocked clear. Szoboszlai. Now it's Simons. He's in plenty of space here. And this is... it's Çalhanoğlu! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Vinicius Junior. And he was quick to react. Rodri. Guardiola.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's a throw. Rudiger tries making a foray down the right. The most accurate pass. Oh, a delicate chip through. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rodri, that pass isn't the best.
Well,
And the half-time whistle goes. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So your views on the first half?
yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. And it's Çalhanoğlu. In with the challenge. Messi. Çalhanoğlu.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Now, can they get him away? And he's had a hit! Messi! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Messi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
That has ended up in no man's land.
Konyaspor have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Looking to play him in. Vinicius Junior. He's got tall. Ball driven towards the far post. Çalhanoğlu with a fine tackle. Balde is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And he thumps it clear. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Konate cuts it out. Spread neatly. Çalhanoğlu has it in a wide position. He's had a shot! Neymar. Oh, that's a key interception. Çalhanoğlu well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get on the end of this? Pass somewhat off target. He's having a go! Decent enough try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
And he's intervened well there. Rudiger calmly anticipates. Neymar.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Shot could be on. And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, extraordinary.
Vinicius Junior clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 21, camisa 22. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 4, camisa 27.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
That's good pressing. Oh no, this does not look good. He's found a way through. Oh, not quite.
Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Played out to the left flank. That has not gone well. Threads one in. Messi. And it's Simons. He's in a great position here. Out to the left it goes. Emerson Royal gets a foot in here.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 20.
Vardiol picks it up out wide. And the keeper beats it away. Now it's Lewandowski. That looks a good ball through. He has found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Not the most accurate pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And he lines up a cross, punched away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Into stoppage time, and it is still 0-0. Xavi Simons. That has been slung wide. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Brazil certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Brazil against Arsenal.
It is quite a scene here, this being one of Asia's top footballing venues, the Saitama Stadium. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I would have to say the Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen. I think he's someone who can be a target man and a poacher all in one, Peter. I think he's very good with his back to goal. He has a lovely first touch, and at the same time he's got the pace to run behind defensive lines, and it's very difficult to see any weaknesses in his game. The complete package.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. The most accurate pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's found the way through. The ball goes in. Oh, smashing header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Now it's Williams. Serginho. That has not gone well. Nicely spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. Goes for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Threads one in. Tries to pass it through, and he welcomes it in. He's had a shot! Goal! Brazil! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Number 21.
So, a breakthrough already. Spread neatly. That's been cut out, well played. Ended up at shot a goal! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Brazil are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Knocks it into space. And it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Tries to thread one through. Roberto Carlos deals with that comfortably. That's really well cleared. Nicely weighted ball. Brazil have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. He's got away. Williams' cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Nico Williams clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
It's a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Osimhen is onto this. Mbappe, well, that's well seen too. Messi, spread it left. Nico Williams.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Pass somewhat off target. That's a sharp pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Balde gets across to intercept that. Priol calmly anticipates. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's worked it through. Oh, that's well spotted. Triol. Pickford is there to clear. No, he's not getting past him there. That's tidy. Nicely shaped ball. Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Messi. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, well played. Nico Williams clears. And here's Vinicius Junior. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And here's Vinicius Junior. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That is good strength. He's picked his way through. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. And they've got a throw.
There will be one minute
Mbappe
at a time.
proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Goes for a shot! Yes! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Cramped and narrow, that's how it is in the Boca district. These vertical three-tier stands, very much a creation out of necessity, but at the same time they are what make the Bombonera so unique. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Ciro Immobile. He's your classic striker, Peter. Absolutely lethal when he's got a sight of goal. He can play both on the shoulder of the defender or as a kind of target man, but given his superlative finishing ability, his teammates should be looking to get the ball to him in the box whenever possible.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Well, that pass isn't the best. Forward it goes. Immobile. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And the finish! And he's gone long. It's run loose here. And the pass is intercepted. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. It's just beyond his reach. And that's put paid to a promising move. Immobile. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vinicius Junior. Aimed beyond the defence. And here's Neymar. Tottenham have reclaimed it. Hazard with the delivery.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
And this is De Bruyne. Brazil so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. That'll be a throw. Cafu cuts out the pass. And it's De Bruyne. Well, played right into his path. Maldini. Now it's Hazard. Looking to play him in. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through. It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Rudiger does really well to win the ball there. Immobile was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Mbappe. He's looking wide, showing great feet there. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Tchouaméni pokes it out wide.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Knocks it into space. Pass somewhat off target. Great vision. That's a shade optimistic. Hazard. And he's being shifted off it. Looking for options for movement. He has found the way through. Immobile receives it in a good position here.
it might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Terrific header! Off the post! Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. He's gone for goal! And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Now it's Neymar. He's got away. Very nicely done. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Ruben Dias kept his eye on it, and he's there. Maldini. Plays a sharp little ball here. Mbappe. Neymar. Brazil have a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Now, who's going to be first to this? I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He is through here. Chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, there's one standout, Peter, that needs improving, and that's the passing. All too often it's been found wanting, you know, much to the frustration of everyone around, and I'd go so far as to say that it's the biggest contributor as to why we have the scoreline we do.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Now, can they get him away? And he's worked it through. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous.
That was lovely, that.
Mbappe. A corner it is then. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Mbappe! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt. All too easy.
Balde. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cafu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. He might be in here! Delivers with... gets his head on it! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he's managed to get free. That's a good... it's Immobile! Oh, that was no routine save.
Immobile really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. Nicely weighted ball. Immobile. Oh, important interception. Played it long, engages and forces him off the ball. Now that looks a decent ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Looking for the run. Well read, nice interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Azar. Can he get it through? Pass is just off target. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And he's straight offside.
Cambio en Brasil. Número 21.
Brazil can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
Conte tries to pass it through. And it's Neymar. Tries to play it through. Shoots! Against the crossbar. Can he get on the end of this? Balde spots it and intercepts. He's having a hit! And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that is a little undercooked. Brazil perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's found a way through. Showing good feet. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
There will be a throw-in.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's a fine interception. Spread it left. There's a searching pass. Neymar. Can he finish? Threads one in. Mbappe. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, well measured.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's skewed away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And that pass just didn't quite work. Emerson Royal makes the interception. Plays it through. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And there goes the final whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card, so overall I don't think anyone will be complaining too
Brazil do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Sao Paulo, of course, one of the centres of football in Brazil, and the Estadio Morumbis, a mighty venue befitting that status. So we're up and running. Brazil cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Well, that pass isn't the best. Mbappe, he's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, I think it'll be interesting to see what Warren Zaire-Emery has been tasked with. First and foremost, he's a defensive midfielder, and to play that position you need athleticism, you need legs, you need to be able to get about the pitch. And I think he adds a good balance to the team, because defensively he knows there's going to be a lot of traffic around him and he has to deal with that and try and avoid yellow cards. But offensively too, he becomes an integral part of the team in starting those build-ups.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, that's beautifully weighted. There's no flag. Ball has bounced loose now. And it's Zaire-Emery. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. First quarter of an hour gone. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Messi. That's a sharp pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's in a great position here. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's going to have his name taken.
Not the worst challenge in the world, Peter, but this really isn't the time for it, is it?
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score.
Messi!
Oh, well done for him to take the shot on. He did at least hit the target.
Messi. Brazil still without a single shot on target. Messi. And here's Messi. Looking to play him in. No, that's been intercepted. Messi is onto this. He won't be happy with that one. Semenyo, excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
He's a sharp little ball here. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Pinches it off him. There's the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And the keeper beats it away. And the volley. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Real chance! That could spell trouble. Has another go! Goal! Brazil! Could it be coming? Is it coming? Those fans believe it just might be. Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Semenyo, who's on a run down the left wing. He is through here. And he's been shifted off it. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that's another throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Well, that's well seen too. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Mbappe. Played out to the left flank. Semenyo. And he's managed to get free. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Rudiger, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Back into the middle. Vardiol cuts out the pass. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. That's really well manoeuvred. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mbappe. And he cuts out the supply. Pogba powering forward here. Spread it left. Mbappe! And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Brazil are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Brazil definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Oh, perfectly measured that.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well timed, excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That has been cut short. And it's Messi. That has ended up in no man's land. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Vardiol kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. Zaire Emery. Now it's Mbappe. He's in plenty of space here. Brazil just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Mbappe! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
And he's straight offside.
Público presente na partida de hoje.
He's tried one!
987
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Messi. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Kudus. And that has put paid to that. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's intervened well there. Serginho. Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Not the most accurate pass. Can he get it through? Messi.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Tarkowski cuts out the pass. Now it's Messi. And the through ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
It's Neymar! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's Serginho. Semenyo. No, that's been intercepted. And this is Neymar. Pass somewhat off target. Pass is just off target. Brazil can feel it. Promotion now frighteningly close, but they're having to navigate around some pretty stubborn opposition here.
It's tempting to say, Peter, they're making things harder for themselves by not killing off the game when they had the chance.
Messi, Serginho. Oh, easy pickings there. Brazil, moments now away from seeing this one out. Well read, nice interception. Aimed beyond the defence. Not the most convincing of passes. Now it's Mbappe. He's away. Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Well, that's been cut out, well played. And that is as far as it goes. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. Your reflections then, Jim?
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day and took a long time to recover, or worse? I just think we should offer our congratulations.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Senhoras e senhores, é proibido estacionar na área ao redor do estádio. Usem o estacionamento.